Hi guys, it's Lauren here. I hope you had an amazing new year. This video is like a week late and I really apologise for that. I'm planning to upload every Wednesday and Friday. So this video was meant to go up last Friday and I was meant to have a review yesterday, but I just completely forgot. I never had the chance to do it. So I'm going to try my best in the new year to promise myself and start 2 uploads a week. Hopefully a bit more if I can manage it. But yeah, today's video is going to be on my favourite like Disney finds from last year. So this can be like Disney store, car boot sales, charity shops, Disneyland Paris, you know, all that sort of stuff. I haven't really picked anything out yet that I'm my favourite finds from last year, but we're just going to go with the flow and it'll probably include most of these guys behind me. So yeah, if you guys want to, please subscribe to my channel in the little buttons down the bottom and like the video, and let's get right into this haul. So the first item I'm going to share is from the Disney store for the Valentine's range, and it's the very cute lovely Lady and the Tramp who kiss each other, where you just put their nose together and it's magnetic, a bit like the Kissing Karen, Kovu and Simba and Nala. These guys were £15, but I bought them with my 20% off, so they were like £12 when I got them, and they sold out really quickly. They're so lovely and cute, and the red is really emphasised here on Lady with her bow and her collar. The same with Tramp with his like bow tie and his cute little fluffy face. They aren't available on eBay, well, Disney store anymore, so it's probably eBay and stuff if you want to get them, but they are so cute and like so lovely. I love them so much. I think the way I'm going to do this video is probably pick out my favourite things per month. So I started with February, so I'm going to go back and do January of my favourite find I got then, and this was from eBay, and it was a very Grail snow globe for an amazing price. I had like birthday money left over and stuff, so I got this really beautiful snow globe. It does light up, but there's some batteries left in it, so you can kind of see it. So it has Simba looking at Mufasa, and like Nala and Vicky and Timon and Pumbaa and the hyenas, and Scar down there, and Zazu is at a little window. I can't remember what side it is. I think it's this side. Yep, there's Zazu. So this was probably my favourite find from January last year. I can't really remember what I got, so it's pretty hard to determine. Yeah, I would have included the Mickey Memories, but I sold half of them because I didn't like them. Well, I gave up collecting them. But yeah, it's a very pretty snow globe, and there is a review if you guys want to see more of like my snow globes and stuff on my channel, and it'll probably be, if you look at my playlists, my Lion King merch reviews. There are so many merch reviews. But yeah, you can find that there. It's a really pretty snow globe and probably one of my favourites out of like the 4 Lion King ones I have. I still want the Circle of Life one, but it's just really expensive and pristine condition. But I'm really happy with my vintage ones because they were one of the ones I wanted more. Moving on to March, my favourite find from that month was from Gumtree. And if you guys were around on my channel in March or any of my social media, you would have seen how freaking out I was, like genuinely. My £50 bargain from Gumtree was my Douglas Simba, like the lying down one. Me and my friend went and picked him up from a lovely older couple, and I can't believe it's been a year since I've nearly had him already. There are 2 videos on my channel of him, one where I'm just like super zooming in and out on his face, and the other one is like a proper review. So yeah, just like all around. This guy was my absolute favourite find. He is the smaller version of the lying down Douglas Simbas, but he is by far my favourite. He's just so cute and fuzzy, and he sits on my bed with pride every single day. I'm just super happy to have him. He is just absolutely gorgeous and such a rare plush for the price I got him, and he was pretty much perfect, and it was just meant to be, man. He was my second Douglas plush. The one I had before him, I had the Cub Douglas Simba, which I bought for £20, but I sold him like back in 2017 for money to go to a convention, so I was pretty sad, but I got to meet some amazing people with that money, so he went to a good cause. Moving on to April, so around Easter time, I got a couple of presents from my grandma from Easter, from the Disney store. I got the very lovely fuzzy cute and chipmunky Chip and Dale, and they are so cute. They're like my dad's favourites, and I was really happy when I got them because I didn't know I was getting them. But they're so cute and fuzzy and like just the perfect size. They are the precious little babies ever. My grandma also got me the Simba mug from last year. So it's got Simba's face on one side and his tail on the other. It's really cute. I love it. I've not used it yet. Like, I've literally just took it out of the box for the first time because we got it in a gift box on Easter time, and this is the first time it's been out the box. I've not took it out. The Disney store do have a new Simba mug. Well, it's not technically new, it's the mug from Walt Disney World, and they've brought it over. But I'm so happy to like have a nice little army of Lion King mugs. I have so many from like the past years, and I love them all so much because they have amazing detail, and I'm hoping they'll make one with Nala on it soon because I need my girl. In May, I found one of my favourite Toy Story characters in plush form, and it's Wheezy. I found out there's a bigger size of him too, but for like movie accuracy, I feel like this is a perfect size of plush for me to have. I found him in a charity shop for £1. Genuinely, when I walked in, I literally saw his head and that was it. And I was like, it's Wheezy! So I was really happy to find him. I found out he's like incredibly rare, which I couldn't believe. Like, genuinely, he just looks like a normal like £8 Disney store beanie. But he's so cute. He doesn't squeak or anything. He is just a regular plush. But I was really happy to have him. I'm hoping when the new film comes out they'll make another, well, not another, I hope they make a Slinky plush. I want a Slinky plush, but half of them are like half plush, like half Slinky, and I'm like, no, because Slinky and hopefully Mr. Porkchop, Dr. Evil Porkchop even, but I want him in the evil form, like with his hat and stuff, not just his regular ham, but I thought that'd be cool. But yeah, I was really happy to have Wheezy. He just sits up there in my normal, totally not oozing of plush bookcase. But yeah, I love him to bits. You can tell where I've stolen like plushies from my bookcase for this video because there is like a big hole there. But the woman I bought TikTok off also found another plush from my car boot sale who I also bought from her, and it is Disney Store Kenai. Well, yeah, Disney Store Kenai. No, Disneyland Paris Kenai, because he is stamped. I have a Disney Store Coda. But yeah, he is absolutely gorgeous and so fluffy and so lovely, and he's little totem. I just had to have him when I saw that she had found him because I love Brother Bear. It's one of my favourite like underrated Disney films. I still need plushies of Rut and Tuck, or Rook and Tuck, I can't remember their names. But I have Kenai and Coda, and I'm so happy for that. He is like really cute, and the also Disney Store versions of these which are like the exact same. I found Disney Store Coda in a charity shop who matches him, so I was pretty pleased with that because that literally made my day when I went up to go up and pick up Spyro and I found Disney Store Coda. So yeah, there's Kenai. He is adorably cute and so fuzzy, and I love him. So the same day I found my TikTok version at my car boot sale, I also found Daisy Duck, and she is also stamped. I love Daisy and Donald. They're like one of my favourite Disney couples, and I'm probably going to get Disney ears of them when I go to Paris. Well, in Disneyland, so I'm really looking forward to that. She was £1. Her head is a little bit floppy because kind of not enough stuffing in her, I guess, but I really like her. I just seriously can't wait to go to Paris and get a photo with her because I got a photo with Donald when we went in August. But I need one with Daisy like so badly. But yeah, I love the plush of her. If I ever find one cheap enough that's not as wobbly as her, I probably will get it. Because she's a little bit used, but I mean for £1 I couldn't complain, so I was really happy to add her to my collection. Literally the month of Tangled. I found so much Tangled stuff at my car boot and charity shops and on sale at the Disney store, but I'm not going to show you everything. So basically I found the Harrods Rapunzel plush, who is like really rare. I found a doll at the car boot sale. I got a watch of Rapunzel for my Disney trip when I went in August. And the two plushies I'm going to show you were on sale at the Disney store at the time. So they used to be £18, but they were down to £5.39. So the first one I got was Eugene, Flynn Rider. I'm so glad they kept these Tangled plushies with the embroidered eyes and stuff. I still need to get Rapunzel from the series, but I thought if she was on sale around the same time she'd be cheap, but she's not. But yeah, I need to get the new one as well with the cape because I saw they were down to like £5 as well, which is crazy. But I need to wait till I get paid, so yeah. So here is Flynn in his casual normal outfit. For some reason his legs just look funny to me. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He kind of looks like he's doing the smolder. And Cassandra, who I'm really glad they kept the embroidered eyes for because she really suits like plush doll form. And her little legs and stuff, and she was also £5.39. I really regret not 2018 but 2017 they had the deluxe doll set reduced in my Disney store to like £25 or £30, down from like £70. I super regret not getting it because I don't even have a Cassandra doll. and I was really sad because I've got the Tangled series Rapunzel doll, but I didn't like the doll set which had Rapunzel and Cassandra sold out before I had enough money to get it, so I was like super gutted. So I need to keep my eye out and get a Cassandra doll, just probably Disney Store. If I find one that's not too expensive, probably D-Box, because I love Cassandra. She's probably like my favourite character in the show as well. Where is Tangled the series? Does anyone else watch that? Does anyone else notice it's not had an episode in like 6 months? I am gutted. That was like keeping me going. But yeah, anyway. These two, yeah, definitely my favourite finds of July. So moving on to August, I can't even remember what I got. No, August is Disneyland stuff. Between Disneyland and Disney Store and car boot sales, I have so much stuff to show you guys for July. But I'm going to pick like 3 or 4 items to let you guys have a rough idea, because I could be here forever if I showed you guys my Disneyland haul again. Favourite finds of June includes one character I found twice of around the same time of each other, and it was crazy, so I thought I'd include it in here. So I got 2 plushies I have wanted for ages, but I wasn't bothered because it's the same character what version I had, but I was lucky enough to find the exact 2 versions I wanted literally the same week. So the first one I got was this lying down TikTok croc who is tagged, and he still ticks. I'm not going to play them because he goes on for ages. So I bought this one off a woman who went to a car boot on a Saturday and sold me for him for £10 including postage, so I was pretty happy with that. So then on the Sunday when I went to my car boot sale, I found the same version, well the same character but in a different version of the plush, who is also Disney Store stamped, for £1. So I was pretty happy to find them both because they were the same character but the 2 versions I wanted, and I wasn't bothered which, oh he's flying away, I wasn't bothered what version I had, so I was pretty happy to at least get both of these guys. Both of them still work, but yeah, I'm not going to take them because they go on for ages. So I have 2 more items from June that I really want to show you guys just because I love them so much. Oh dear, I've accidentally pressed them, but he's going to go on for ages now. Share is the first thing, well not the first thing I got in August, but one of the things I bought after I came home from Disneyland Paris. Well no, I bought it when I was in Disneyland Paris, but I got it from eBay. Was, if you've seen my video, it was my limited edition Wedding Rapunzel doll, who was my absolute like mega Tangled doll grail, because I have Rapunzel and Mother Gothel, I have Rapunzel and Flynn, like the new one. I don't have the old one because it's pretty expensive, and the purple Rapunzel doll is super expensive too, and so is Mother Gothel. So when I found this one for £90 on a buy it now, I like screamed and freaked out, and I spammed my friend so many times when I said I have just freaking bought a Wedding Rapunzel, like a limited edition one for £90. Like my had like a saved history like listing thing on eBay, so it tells you, hey, there's a new limited edition Wedding Rapunzel doll. So when I saw it, I freaked out. I was so glad I got paid like the same day she was listed, or I would not have had her. But she is like absolutely beautiful, still pristine in her box, and genuinely I even when I look at her like when I'm sleeping, because she lives on top of my cabinet, I'm still so grateful I actually managed to find her, because she is just so pretty, and I love my Rapunzel so much. She's my baby, like I love her. So yeah, I was pretty glad to find her on eBay, because grails do happen, dreams happen, you just have to be patient enough. But yeah, here is proof that you can get your grail, well I say grails considering I got him for £50 and her for £90. You can get your grails, just be patient, you'll get them. When I was in Disneyland Paris, the Disney Store had released their Christopher Robin range. So the first one I got was Winnie the Pooh. I wanted him badly out of them all, because when I came back from Paris I went to 3 different I can't even speak. I went to 3 different Disney stores to try and locate them all. So I bought Pooh online before they sold out, because most of them did sell out by the time I was in Paris, and when I went to the Disney Store in Paris they weren't even released. It was the same day the Mulan limited edition doll was out too, because I was going to get her. But obviously because France is an hour ahead, I had set the alarm for 8 o'clock our time. No, yeah, 8 o'clock, well, about 8 o'clock our time. But by the time I realised, oh, it's only like 7 in the morning, like back home, I had fell asleep again. So even when we went to the Disney Store in Champs-Élysées, she was completely sold out, and the Christopher Robin plushies weren't even there. So yeah, I was pretty happy to get him because he was the one I wanted the most out of them all. But I did end up getting them all eventually. but he's just so cute and tubby, and I love the film. I really need to get it on DVD again because I miss it, because I was like an emotional mess like during that film, like genuinely. So yeah, I was pretty happy to get Pooh. Paris, it is my Minnie Mouse French plush. So if you guys know, when I went to New York, I got a Minnie Mouse plush in Statue of Liberty style because I want to try and get a Minnie from every Disney store that do one in a certain location. So I have New York, now I have Paris, and she has Disney Store Paris on her foot. I really wanted her, like genuinely, because I'm like, I'm going to do this for my tradition. But she was so expensive. Do you know what she cost me? 36 euros. Like, she's probably like medium plush size, so she would have been like £20. But because it is like Paris and like the main street of Paris and a Disney store and like main street of Paris, that's why she was so expensive. My big Minnie Mouse plush from New York, who is probably a little bit bigger from her, cost $26. But it's the price you pay for being a collector of certain things. So when I go down to London later this year, I hope they have Queen Minnie, because I really want Queen Minnie. My friend went and looked for me last year but couldn't find her because she didn't come out till later on, like kind of the touristy dates. But I only want to get her when I'm there, not someone who buys her for me, you know, because it doesn't really have the same effect. So I have Paris, I have New York, hopefully I can get London later on. But I want to get a Disneyland Paris Minnie. I know they do a Mickey one, but I feel like he's playing with just I love Paris, and I'm like, you're kind of playing. They had the same one in New York, but it was just Mickey wearing I love New York, and I thought that was just a bit too plain just for me. I'm sad because they don't do like a Scottish Minnie or Mickey. I thought that would have been cool, because the Gael, which is in Edinburgh, is like Scotland's capital, but the one in Glasgow is a better store than the one in the Gael, so they can't really put the Scottish Minnie in Glasgow because it's not the capital of Edinburgh, and the Edinburgh store is probably too poor to like have it. I love the Edinburgh store so much because it's normally more chill and more laid back, where the Glasgow one's like really busy most of the time. But I'm just so glad we probably won't get one, because I thought that'd be a really cool addition, just a little Minnie and like a little tartan skirt. It would suit her so well. But yeah, I'm really happy with the two I have now. Hopefully I can get London later on this year. The item I got from Disneyland Paris, which was probably one of my favourites apart from like the heaps of Lion King stuff I bought, is my Pegasus, my long-tailed Pegasus, who is like absolutely fabulous and perfect to use as a scarf. He was 40 euros. I was searching for him everywhere. Basically, Disneyland Paris, you've got like mainland Disneyland, and then you've got the studios. So we passed them in the studios and they only had like 3 left. And it was early on in the day and I was like, I can't decide if I want them or not. Like, I'll go back later. So I forgot the studio shuts like really early because we had done the park and we were going to go back, but except me and my friend were like split up and stuff. And like in Disneyland we went to different places at certain times. So by the time I was like, oh, you know what, I'm going to go get Pegasus, the studio is actually shut. And I was like, oh, I completely forgot. But after we had dinner, we had like another look in shops and stuff, and I found a shop who had 3 of him left. Because none of the other shops had him, like genuinely. 3 shops, well, out of all the shops, there's loads of shops in Disneyland, they had 3 of him left, and I'm like, yeah, you're coming home with me like right now. So I was pretty pleased to have him. He is just absolutely adorable, and I love like his colours. I love Pegasus so much. I have like an army of Pegasus plushies. You can kind of see there's one up there, and I have another Pegasus plush, and I'm waiting for when my Disney store gets the new Pegasus plush, because Disney Store have released a new Pegasus, guys, if you guys haven't seen that already. But yeah, I love my little army of Pegasus plushies. I just wish he'd have a little bit more love because he's just so cute. To September, which I call my poor month because I was just back on holiday, I was finally allowed to bring my kitten home, Nala, and I had to spend like all my money on her. But I did get a car boots find, so if you guys know, I am like obsessed with Donald Duck since I came home from Disneyland Paris. We found at the car boot sale the Disney Store version of Donald Duck, obviously. Basically the story behind him was, it was on a stall and the woman wanted £3 for him. I am like so shy when it comes to haggling, so I sent my mum, I was like, see, she'll take £2. So I sent my mum, and my mum brought him back for just £1. So she did her absolute best for me and got him for cheaper than what I really wanted to pay for him. He is in absolute amazing condition. As you can see, he has his Disney Store stamp and he just looks absolutely adorable, and I can't wait to get my photo with Donald again in May. So yeah, super mum to the rescue as usual for me. But yeah, I was super happy to get Donald because I had Daisy and I was like, I need Donald, and I really wanted to wait till I found one at the car boot sale. I didn't want to pay like eBay prices because they would have cost me like £8 with postage and stuff, which is okay considering he was like what, £20 new. But when it comes to characters like Donald, Mickey, you know, all that sort of stuff, you will find them in places like charity shops and car boot sales because they're just so common. So yeah, I was super happy to have Donald. He is my favourite duck. Where I didn't really buy a lot either, but one thing I did buy and I was so glad I had money left over. So basically Vans released Mickey 90th anniversary like shoe range, and most of it sold out really quickly on like the official Vans website. But luckily I got a notification from ASOS saying, hey, we have Disney Vans in stock, come have a look. So the ones I wanted were like the suede ones, which were kind of 90s themed, and luckily these, by the time I had finished work, they had still had my size and I got the shoes. So they came in this really pretty Mickey 90th box. So these are my shoes for Disneyland in May, and hopefully in the summer if the weather is so nice. So basically, we'll put the box over here, I only really need one shoe. It has Mickey and Minnie on one side, and it's like neon pink with suede green, and it has like Mickey icons on his foot, well on the sole, and Mickey and Minnie up there. So they're like 90s themed and I like fell in love with them. There's still another couple of pairs I would like, but they're sold out, and yeah, I need to be really good considering I have 5 holidays this year I need to try and save for. So my spending spree is kind of gonna go on the low this year probably, but I need to try and keep money for Lion King, and then Disneyland in May, and then my convention in June, and then maybe Disneyland in July, and then Disneyland in September, and then London in September. So I am going to have no money this year, but I am determined to go to all these holidays. Like genuinely, I need as much holidays as I can get when I work. But yeah, change of like complete art and subject there. But yeah, I love these mini shoes like so much. They were the ones I really wanted in the set. I want the Sorcerer Mickey high tops, which are currently reduced. They were like £100 and now they're like 60. But yeah, I really love these ones. I still need to kind of break them in because I want to break them in before I go to Disneyland so my feet are not in pain. It also depends on how hot it is, because if it's anything like we went in August, me and my grandma will probably like pass out of heat exhaustion, like genuinely. But I absolutely love these shoes, and they have plenty more on the site, so if you guys probably want to go have a look, because there is a sale on Vans if they have any left. See who you like and maybe grab a pair because they are amazing. Favourite finds in November are a couple of Disney Store plushies. So the first one I got was from the Disney Store sale that they had around that time, and it is Pluto. He was reduced to £12.50 when he used to be £21, because I already have a Pluto plush, but I really like the style of him. And it says Pluto if found returned to Mickey Mouse, and he's really cute and lovely and a really nice size as well. I wanted him, but for some reason my store doesn't tend to get new plushies in until they're in a sale. So they didn't have this guy until he went on sale down to £12. So I got him, and I was really glad because they didn't really have many left. So, and it was a nice surprise seeing the fact they never had him until a sale. So yeah, I love Pluto. He's such a gorgeous boy with a really nice size. So I'm pretty sure he's still in the Disney Store, so if you guys like him, you can probably still get him. Lovely little Oliver. I still prefer the older version of Oliver, but I love Oliver and Company that much. I could not resist a new plush of him. He was released for the 30th anniversary, and there's also a Dodger, but Dodger isn't in the UK. He is in Disneyland Paris or in the US Disney stores, but for some reason he's just not made it here, and neither has Coda. I really wanted new Coda, so now when I'm in Disneyland Paris, I need to pick up a Dodger and Coda for me, and a Dodger and Coda for my friend, and a Dodger for my other friend. So I'm just genuinely going to have like no space. It's just going to be filled with Dodger and Codas. But yeah, he is really lovely and really small, and he has Oliver on his tag embroidered. You can't really see it because I am recording in the dark for some bright reason. Funny. He was £15, but I'm pretty sure I had like my Disney Life code, so he was like £13 something. But yeah, he's really cute with the little stripes on his back. I like the other, well, this Oliver, because he shows, you know, he's living with Penny. Pretty sure it's Penny. That's going to be embarrassing if it's not Penny, or is it Jenny? Penny, I can't remember. But yeah, and the other one kind of shows like his street life Oliver, you know, like kind of stray Oliver, which I kind of like. So you've got a house Oliver and then you've got a stray Oliver, which is pretty nice. So moving on to December, and it's probably pretty obvious if you guys have seen like my video, my second last video I uploaded. So let's get moving on to the big guy, shall we?
Excuse the mess, but if you thought I wasn't going to include my big guy for my favourite find of December, you're so wrong. Yeah, bless the mess and all this, because it's literally, I've just left it from work. My 5-foot Douglas Simba definitely steals the show for, as much as I love my laying down Douglas Simba, my find of the year. And yeah, my favourite item of December too. As well as I got amazing birthday and Christmas gifts. Douglas Simba, definitely my favourite find of 2018 and December and my life and my year. I will get the review up on him soon. There's literally not enough room in my room, so I'll probably need to drag him into the living room, or I'll just need to try and persevere with my room to try and get him in there. So yeah, basically he is the 5-foot tall giant. If you want to guys see my review, well, not my review, more like my unboxing of my big guy, you can check out my channel. It's mostly just me complaining about how well he's wrapped, and I couldn't get him open for generally like 5 minutes of the video, but yeah, he's absolutely amazing and I love my big guy. And I say if my Lion King rules are complete, they pretty much are. He has always been my mega I need him in my life grail, and now that I have him, I just kind of feel satisfied, Lion King wise, until they bring out the new merch, until my bank's going to be poor and Posh Paws are releasing a range, and they've teased the Simba, and then Disney Store will be releasing a range, and God knows who else will be releasing a range. But my Lion King life is happy until it probably hits about June and all the new merch comes out and my bank will be poor from holidays and Lion King and bills, and yeah. So yeah, he definitely steals the show for me. 110%, because he is my big boy and I love him so much. He is like the best.
There you have it. There is my favourite finds of 2018, a week late. So yeah, sorry, but this video is going up on a Thursday, so there will be another video tomorrow, which is Friday, to try and get back into my normal routine. Hopefully a video on Wednesday, and then from there it'll hopefully be an every Wednesday and Friday. But if I miss a day, there probably will be a second video throughout the week, just depending on how busy I am with work and how I'm feeling and whatnot. But yeah, I will try my best to upload as much as I can this year, because I tend to upload 2 videos and then disappear for like a month and a half, and sorry. But yeah, there you go, there you have it. It's done and dusted. I just now need to edit this video, which will probably take me forever, and probably will just try and get up tonight, which is Wednesday. So let's just say if it's not tomorrow, which is Friday, it will be Friday. Yeah, I totally butchered that. I have no idea when this is going to be uploaded, to be honest. It might be in like 5 minutes when I edit it, but yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, rating, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye!